a pretty ambitious undertaking, but Cliff, what is your approach to it?
Thank you very much indeed. People living in poverty end up paying higher prices right across the board. That's the poverty premium. It's not just about the nice-to-have things, but also for absolute essentials, energy and utilities, telecoms, banking, finance, insurance, household goods, groceries, transport. There was a comment earlier on about would lower price mean lower quality, and really in this case, no. Give an example that was quoted in The Guardian recently. If I have the cash and can go and buy a washing machine in Currys, I'll spend £399 on it. If I don't have cash and have to rely on credit terms and I go to Bright House, £1,560 is the cost of the same washing machine. This is market failure. Yesterday I checked on USwitch. If I had the bank balance to go direct debit, I compared that to pay-as-you-go or through a key meter, I will pay a lot more if I don't have cash in my bank balance. The poor pay more. This is an area of market failure. It's a poverty premium. It's a tax on the poor. And it's not new. It's been around for a long time. What opened my eyes about this was way back in my 20s when a very close friend had become a single parent rather suddenly, and the shock of opening her fridge door and seeing nothing in the fridge and realizing that she had been pretending she was on a diet to make sure that there was more food for the kids. From that time onwards, I've realized just how tough you have to be, how resilient and enterprising you have to be to live in poverty. So it's been with us for a while, but it used to be about transaction costs on small items and cumbersome systems. But many of the factors holding those prices high are now open to change. The challenge of transaction costs on small purchases should vanish in a digital age. There's massive public pressure to see off predatory companies and predatory credit rates. Social enterprises are booming. Companies are looking for sustainable futures. This poverty premium can be solved, and it will be solved. And in part, it will be solved through a program called Fair by Design, Making Life Affordable, where Joseph Rowntree Foundation have provided the evidence and the impetus. Other organizations keen to play their part, from grants to corporate change to lobbying and regulation by government. And our part at Big Society Capital will focus on charities, social enterprises, and taking companies into social purpose through social investment. That's the tool that we can offer to solving UK poverty as wholesale social investor for the UK and market champion, to provide the capital to help these enterprises scale up and change the market to a more inclusive, a more responsible market that's fair by design. That's why we at Big Society Capital are so keen to team up with Joseph Rowntree Foundation and a number of others, other foundations, investors, companies. We plan the creation of a fund of up to 20 million to catalyse the growth of enterprises. It's a fund that's been jointly designed by Daniel Sattar of Joseph Rowntree Foundation and Candice Motran at Big Society Capital. We'll bring in co-investors. Perhaps there's some organisations here today that would be keen to be co-investors, joining a fund which will knock down big slices of the poverty premium, working in concert with other partners, using their skills, grants, lobbying, campaigning, startup support, their skills and tools alongside our skill, our tool of investment. This isn't about palliative action. This is intended to be about a solution. We can all do our part to solve UK poverty. Individually, one part, for us, the poverty premium, collectively, all parts. Eliminating the poverty premium as one part of solving UK poverty. Its time has come. Be a part of it. Join us now. Join us in Fair by Design. Join JRF in solving UK poverty. Thank you.